Hi everyone, I'm here at Collecticon Los Angeles 2026. I am here in the last hour of the show, so I spent quite a bit of, vast majority of the show, seeing panels, recording them of course, probably viewing this video after I've uploaded those panels onto YouTube. Of course, this is the last video I'm recording, so it's the last about 45 minutes of the show, so got to take a quick look around at the exhibit hall to show you guys what it's like. So, let's head on in. Now, anyone familiar with me on social media knows that for the past 15 or so years, I like to document the events I've been to, conventions like this, by taking pictures of what the booths look like. I like to remember what the conventions I go to were like, so that's why I record videos like this, and I used to take lots of pictures. It's actually easier for me to take video like this now. So you can tell just by me going around with my camera. Show, it's mostly trading card game vendors. For example, here are a bunch of cards here. They're in gridded slabs. These look very cool. You got a bunch of cards from League of Legends. And looks like there's a booth. Great toys. Moving on. The guy at the table seems uneasy being on camera. Here's artist booth. Really love all the cool Dragon Ball Z art. It catches my eye when I see this wall of artwork. Another card vendor here. There's another booth that grades cards. And another card vendor here. Really cool drawing of Burning Gundam, or most of you know it as God Gundam here. Actually, back up. Very cool how you can see the silhouettes of a lot of characters here. And over here, looks like here's the artist. Got some really cool Dark Magician Girl artwork here. It's another card vendor. This booth actually stands out to me here, selling pops. Actually, first booth I ran across here selling pops here. He has Pokemon cards, just like most of the other sellers here. This booth sells cards and these Team Rocket hoodies. Sugoi stuff. They're one of the local business. And so, sorry, I'm mispronouncing things for some reason. Here's a sign for Sugoi stuff. They're one of the local businesses here in Southern California. Oh, cool. Lady over there is wearing a Straw Hat Luffy. Straw Hat Luffy hat. Anyways, let's move on. So as you can see, it's mostly card vendors here. And this actually caught my eye. It's Comic-Con exclusive Derpy plushie. Alright. Let's not linger here, so. There's some chairs. This is where I was recording the panels earlier. Actually, this person has a bunch of Straw Hat Luffy hats. And a bunch of people are wearing them over here. Ooh. See some really beautiful cosplayers over here. Nurse Joy vibes. Apparently it's named Nurse Joy vibes because the exhibitor has pink hair like Nurse Joy. Yeah, I like Yu-Gi-Oh too. Looks like these people already packed up. Or are packing up. I assume they're coming back for these containers. Yeah, our people are already in the process of packing up, so there's Throwback Therapy in the back. I see them at a bunch of different conventions.
They're super.
And another exhibitor who sells Funko Pops and got a bunch of things besides cards. Actually, I don't see any cards here. Kind of see they have like these nice buffet style windows. So you can see the cards, and the vendors can grab whatever card you want to buy easily out of these containers. Ooh, Gary's Pokemon. I like the sign. See if there's any other booths I may have skipped over here. This just looks like another card vendor, so let's move on. I don't have much time because people are already packing up, but there are like a few cool things that I wanted to cover that I noticed in the exhibit hall is Gary's Pokemart. Cheddar Collects. I like the name. And I like cheese, which is what cheddar is. Cheddar is one of my favorite types of cheese. And in the booth, they're selling these cool tags that a lot of Gen Zers are showing off on their bags and such. Again, more card booths here. This was a table where Jason Page was doing his post-performance meet and greet. Closer look over here. You can buy these. They're like, I don't know how to say this. They cover the edges of your weighted cards, which I guess helps them look nicer. Yeah, they don't actually protect the slab, so you're probably going to have to sleeve them up some other way or protect them. Personally, I've never sent one in. There can be a long wait to get your card back. And here's one of the notable things I wanted to cover. Pull up the booth here. Ready? Let's move on. TCG. I'm honestly not familiar with any of these vendors. So I talked to one of the local exhibitors. They say other local exhibitors have a very hard time getting in. In fact, so hard none of them have got into the show yet. But yeah, spinning wheel thing is kind of nice. Just ask for more details about it. Actually, it looks like they're busy, so maybe we'll come back later. And here is a booth selling props. There's always something like this at every SoCal pop culture event for like comics, anime. Right, continuing on, you see a bunch of more booths selling cards. Back here, I think I might have skipped this booth, so I don't know why I'm just looking at booths on the right here. Just look left and right, like you will see even more props here. And of course, these are more cards. All right, I believe I was right up about here before I started going back. And these are quite interesting. Bunch of various card sleeves. I believe. Oh. I thought some of these were from the World Championship. I mean, one of the World Championship events in previous years. Anyway, moving on. This is a unique booth here. Looks like this guy's selling earrings and ornaments. Got a Autobot and Decepticon symbol here. Very cool. Gengar here. Maybe we could buy one for Jason Page. If you've heard of that trade he made with a little boy, his autograph for a Gengar card. Many people complain it wasn't even a trade. I mean, wasn't an even trade. I mean, there's no proof his autograph goes for as much as that Gengar card on the internet. Don't get me wrong, I still liked his performance earlier. And meeting the man himself. I just think the Gengar thing rubbed many, if not most people, the wrong way. Only slabs? Pretty cool. Actually, let's just get into the middle of the aisle like I was earlier. Or one of the aisles between booths. Now I don't have to like circle around repeatedly. And apparently this is where all the Straw Hat Luffy hats are coming from. Yeah, that's back. Guy was staring at me intensely. Some Seymour card vendors over here. And for some reason, more of these wraparounds for your graded cards. Like I said, I've never sent any in because I hear it takes a long time to get them back. I'd rather just buy one of those magnetic card cases and just keep them in there. And this booth actually has shirts. Pokemon shirts, very cool. Ooh. One of them even says Los Angeles on them. House of Slabs. True to their name, they do sell graded cards. Let's keep going. Ooh, these are pretty cool. Love these sculptures. They appear to be of various Pokemon. Trying to go through the exhibit hall. Cover as much of this area as I can. So, as I said before, it's mostly vendors selling cards here. This is kind of unique. We got like a whole giant top loader with a bunch of different cards here. Actually, yeah, that's what it looks like. Actually, this is a pretty interesting sign here. Buying. And it's generated by a fan, so it's not even an actual sign. It's just spinning super fast while flickering certain lights to create this design. Yeah, unfortunately it's not looking as good on video as I'm seeing it, so just keep going. Ooh, really cool. Like the use of the Charizard on their logo. I think we've been through this section before, so let's keep going.
Where do you live?
This is very cool. We got a booth with a red Gyarados and its logo. Ooh, I like how this one is selling plushes.
Yeah, we gotta run. We're passing for sure.
Zion cases. Wonder what those are. Took a bunch of binders. Yeah, sadly my video got interrupted by someone's Bluetooth trying to communicate with my phone. Anyways, 20 minutes left, so let's keep going.
Attention Collectathon. The time is now 4:40 p.m. Collectathon Sunday closes at 5 p.m. Please make your final purchases and proceed to the exit. Once again, please make your final purchases and proceed to the exit. Thank you.
On. Another booth with Charizard. Definitely very popular and powerful looking Pokemon. Three Kingdoms Gaming. Not sure if we've been through this part before. Definitely looks familiar. So, actually it does. Because I see the props back there. So, let's keep moving on. These are really cool props. We've got the Master Sword, which is like one of the most iconic weapons in all of fiction. Booth with big words saying buying. Guess they want to buy and sell used stuff like GameStop. So toy booth here with Pokemon plushes, also Pokemon cards, of course. Another big booth here. Here's the PSA booth we saw near the entrance. Hold on. I think I might have seen this booth at the entrance, but I think we got a good look at it. Way guard. I guess these are popular among people who have graded cards. Here are, or were, the booths where guests were doing meet and greets, signings. Just look away really quick. I'm not sure how they feel about being on video, so let's move on. Games, yeah. As you might have noticed back there was the Steve Blum and sing voices for Saj Boys and K-pop Demon Hunters. Hi. Booth selling Pokemon cards. Buying up to 100%. That's true, and people actually make dang songs to this table. More booths here. So they got the One Piece, Straw Hat Luffy, Jolly Roger on their logo. Of course, they would have One Piece cards for sale. Something like that.
Not sure why that's
These are character cards. Oh yeah. I think some of these are leader, but most of these are supposed to go in the deck of the One Piece game. Right. More booths offering to buy cards. I've seen this booth before, just not this side of it. I think I might have seen this before, but in case I haven't. I mean, anyways, that dragon logo is really cool. Got booth saying Kuma Kitchen here. And that what looks like shiny or some kind of black Pikachu who's black for some reason. That's going. Ooh, that's unique. Picture of an actual dog. And the logo of one of these exhibitors. Anyways, let's not a lot of time, so let's just rush down to this area down here. And like I said earlier, these are just fans, no actual signs. But you can probably tell that watching the video because those supposed signs weren't working very well when I look at them on my phone, which is what I'm recording this on. And yeah, you got This booth here, it's got Arcanine on the tablecloth. Yeah, really, we're winding down here on Collecticon.
I have a buddy back home. You made that photo, right?
Alright. So let's just head out. I don't think I've gone through here yet, or at least haven't gone over this in depth. Look at these. So a bunch of 3D printed pieces resembling sports jerseys.
Like I
So, said earlier, convention's pretty much done. See, these tables where guests are packing up. Alright, so winding down this video, there was this sign here. I think it's worth a look at. Yeah, it's from the booth that offers 2 great toys. Go out these doors. It's this cool banner where a bunch of cosplayers were standing earlier. There's a really lit guitar player over here. So, let's go back over here. Got display. I think we've seen this before at the beginning of my tour of Collecticon. Yeah, so oh, definitely not one of the biggest conventions I've been to. Certainly one of the most unique, focuses on cards, but we did see other things. It was great to see the performances and people like Bruce Page, Andrew Choi from K-Pop Demon Hunters, get autographs from him. I wouldn't go here if there was like another convention going on like TFCon, but it's definitely worth going to if you like the guests, you buy trading cards.